Oh, wow. Started off being this mother, good mother. And Dwayne, he was my only son. So he was, I got my 3 daughters, and I bless God for him, but to get that only son. So he was my prize, And at that particular time, you couldn't tell me that I wasn't going to do the whole ride, the whole 9 yards, be this good mother and, good wife to my husband, because I was married to his father at the time. You couldn't tell me that my life was going to go in the direction that it went in. And, used to drink here and there, always drank, but used to drink here and there, smoke, but never thought it'd go never thought this addiction thing was forming up in my life. When me and his father did separate, and I went back to stay with my mom, trying to find out who I am now, that's when I went into that dark place of the drug addiction now, and the alcoholism and the party life and all them things that I was restrained from. And so what it did, it basically separated me from my children.
How did you get into the drugs and the drinking? Was it just you were single and out partying? Is that how it happened? Or
no, I actually started drinking when I was in grammar school. I had a self-identity problem. I was this introvert, wouldn't talk to nobody, and hanging with these girls that was extroverts, and they said, try this. And it was peppermint snap. And I said, no, because, they'll smell it. They said, oh, girl, they ain't gonna smell it. They're gonna think you had some peppermint. Oh. Naive. Yeah. And so I remember drinking it, and it made me feel different. I felt good. I liked this person because I was, I wasn't that shy person no more. I was out. I could say what I want to say, this and that. And I got back to school, and sure enough, the teacher, and I had a good reputation of being a good girl. And so she called me to the hall, and you been drinking? I said, no, ma'am. Fool. And it went from there. It went from there. Since I liked the way it made me feel that first time, I started drinking after that. And then it led to the weed, try this. It was always a try this. Right. And I was the type of person that tried it.
And then it just grew. It went from like alcohol to drugs to alcohol.
And I always loved that it covered up who I was. It was like protecting the quiet girl, or the girl who just wasn't popular, protecting her from anything that might try to come against me.
So you got into drugs. You lost your house at one point.
I lost everything. My children got separated from me. My son went to stay with his father. My baby girl also, she was staying with him for a minute. And my other daughter went to California, and my oldest daughter's the only one that basically stayed around, but she was living in the project, having her own family at this time. And
Did you have, even when you were in this state of losing everything, what kept you alive?
I believe it was prayer and the love of my children. Even though I had bowed out, they never forgot the way the mother